Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk to you about the print function in Python. So if you've been looking around at tutorials and different websites on how to learn Python, you would probably have seen a lot of print, the phrase hello world, and you've been wondering, why is everybody starting this course or this tutorial with print hello world? Well, print function in Python is not necessarily like a print printer, but it's more so around showing or displaying something. Because if you're writing a code, the very basic one being you want to say something, you want to be able to see the results. So that's why we use the print function. So you want to understand, if you print 2 plus 2, am I going to get 4 or not? So that's what I'm going to show you. And bear with me, this is a very first step in my Python developer course that I'm building right now. But as we go on, you will understand how important the print function is. So let's go ahead. Let's first resize my face. You don't need my face that big. What I will do, I will open my PyCharm. That will probably pop up on my other screen. Oh, no, it's here. If you haven't seen my PyCharm video, I really recommend going to the link up the top right, checking out that video, because that will really help you to get started with PyCharm. PyCharm can be a bit terrifying in the beginning. You're like, oh, I don't have any idea what's going on here. So see that video, and as you go ahead with me in this Python developer course, you will start feeling more comfortable with PyCharm. So what I want to do, I want to start a new project because that's for my course. I know where I want to make it, so I'm just going to paste the path. So you're more than welcome to put it on your desktop or in the documents or any drive you want, but I'm putting it on my external hard because I have a lot of stuff on my computer. So that's in the volumes, in the Seagate expansion, on my YouTube folder, into my Python developer tutorial. I'm not going to touch anything else. I'm just going to say create. All right, I think we have lost my face. That's okay, you don't really want to see my face anyways. And what I will do is, I'm just going to get rid of these notes and stuff. You can follow with me here if you want. So go ahead, right click on the Python developer course or whatever that you called your directory. Go to new and make a new directory. So I'm going to call this new directory print function. I'm going to give it a number 0 so that I can track my files, and so that also you can track it on my GitHub as well. So 0 print function. Inside that directory, I'm going to make a new Python file and just call it print func .py. I didn't need to write .py, but oh well. This is your overall structure of the PyCharm. So you've got your folders and files to the left. Just going to make it a bit smaller. You've got your main, let's call it notepad, or where you actually write your code. And then you will have another screen to see the result. So let's start with a print function. As I said, print function, oops, that's not print, that's print. Print function is used to show and display the results most of the time. But while I'm here, you can see that the print function, let me type it again. So you will see PRI, still white, N, still white. And the moment I type T, it understands that I want to go and use the print function, which that's why it becomes a purple one. So I've just hovered my mouse over that function, and you can see that that's one of the built-in functions. But you can put any values as objects, and then you can add a separator, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go really into the depth of that, but you will understand how important this function is. So the description, sorry, I just lost it. If you hover again, it says prints the values to a stream or to sys.std out by default. So let's go ahead. Now you will understand why everybody's just about hello world. World, exclamation mark. If I go ahead and press this green play button, which is essentially run, while I'm hovering over it, it says, do you want me to run printfunc.py? That is correct. I want you to run that. So that's one way to press that green button over there. The other way is to go to the menu, click on run, and run printfunc.py. So let's do that. And you will see that down the bottom there is a new window that appeared, and hello world sits here. In my previous video, I mentioned that I really like to move this to the right so that whenever I'm printing or doing something, I can just see it side by side. So here. So if I just go hello Amir, my name, I can just play this play button that says hello Amir. So this is really interesting, but you might wonder, why do I have quotation marks around hello Amir? So let me just delete hello Amir. So you can see that I have an open quotation mark and a closed quotation mark. If I print this, well, I'm not printing anything and I'm not going to see anything. If I print hi, you will see that I have hi here. So the quotation marks are used if you want to print a string, or in our language, a sentence or a word or someone's name, or just gibberish, whatever you want to type, that is of the spoken language nature. So you go with quotation marks. Does it have to be double quotation marks? Not really. You can go single quotation marks and say hello world. That will do the same. So Python doesn't really mind whatever you go double quotation or single quotation marks. So that's fine. How about if I wanted to print a number? How about 129? Can I do that? Of course you can do that, and you will get 129. Well, I didn't put any quotation marks because 129 is not a spoken language. It's not a nature of a sentence or a word or letters. But could I put quotation marks around it? Yeah, of course. I can. It will give me the same thing. You will find out that they are not actually the same thing. Visually, you will see the same thing, but actually it's different. I'll give you an example. If I say print 2 plus 2, I'm expecting to get 4, obviously. But if I put 2 plus 2 in quotation marks and run it, I will get 2 plus 2 as is. It's not going to do the calculation because I'm saying, hey, Python, I don't want you to understand that these are numbers. I just want you to consider them as letters and numbers, and I don't want you to do anything on them. Remember, this is a Python developer course that is way more important than your Python data science machine learning course. You really want to know this. Thank you for tuning in. If you liked this video, I would really appreciate if you hit the like button. That's a small gesture from your side, but it helps me a lot and encourages me a lot. And also, if you like, subscribe to my channel. I have heaps coming on. Thank you.